live? Are we live yet? Nope. Now we're live. Perfect. 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 Ooh, goody. Another stream. We're just chilling tonight. We're just hanging out. I'm going to be in the 3 room 6, by the way, too, by the way. If anyone wants to join, just chilling in the 3 broomsticks. Long time no see, guys. I feel like I haven't seen you in so long. What was I gonna say? I don't even remember. No, we're just gonna chill and watch stuff. No dates here. I feel like we should do another text channel in the Discord of dating life or something like that. Madam Puttyfoots. We should call it Madam Puttyfoots. Where people can go and join and just chat and try to date each other. This channel is really just going to become a setup channel. I'm going to be a matchmaker for everyone. Once I get to know you guys, I'm going to start pairing you guys off. Hold on. I'm trying to figure something out right now. Not the most scintillating stream. Okay, one thing that I want to do for this stream or figure out what to do is I want another video idea. I just literally just posted no, that's not the camera I want. Do I have to sign in? No, we're good. I just posted this. Oh, there's a look at that crossword puzzle, December 20th. Everyone, go subscribe to that. Should it be called the Squeak? That sounds dirty. The Squeeters. First time Rita's. I just posted this. This is the perfect Harry Potter movie ranking. I should have changed this thumbnail. I should have made this one a little bit bigger. Skeeters, you mean Rita Skeeters? Yeah, I got what you meant. Still feels a little dirty. I don't think Rita's trying to set anybody up though. She writes about young love, but she doesn't really set anybody up. I want to make another like video. Video. You know what I mean? Hey, people are copywriting me on this. Or not copywriting. People are stealing this. And I can put some copyright strikes in some channels if I want to, but I'm not, because I'm not like that. Also, guys, if you want, I'm in the 3 broomsticks right now, just chilling. This is going to just be a chill stream. We're just chilling. So if you're in Discord and want to jump into the 3 broomsticks and just chat and hang out, I am all for that. I know Jables wanted to talk about copyright for a little bit, and I kind of want to talk about that. So I hope Jables jumps in on this if he's around. I'm hoping. The Rita Skeeters. Rita's the Skeeters. Oh my gosh, guys. That's terrible. We can't call it the Rita's Skeeters. You remember Skeeter from the show Doug? Wow, what a show. Or Quail Man. Anybody remember Quail Man? Here he is, Quail Man. This dude's trying to dress up like Quail Man or something like that. Maybe that's like a rapper. You guys remember Quail Man? Oh, it was a great show. It was an iconic show. Absolutely iconic show. All right. We are going to I need to make a video. Guys, give me some ideas. I don't have a ton of like I do want to watch this. Why wizards don't use technology. I got to start pulling from the watch list for a second. You know what I have to do? Maybe I'll do this live on the stream. I want to reach out to a few people like Ivana Lynch and Melissa Anelli and Veggie Gamer and a few other people to see if they would actually do interviews with me on their first time read. I don't know how to do that. I think like Twitter and Instagram is the best way. But stay out of the voice chat for tonight. No worries. No worries at all. I'm trying to look up some of the watch stuff that we're doing.
My name is Sergeant Frank Drebin, Detective Lieutenant Police Squad, Special Division of the Police Department. I was out testing new emergency police vehicles, and I got the call about a girl beaten at what appeared to be a neighborhood protection racket scheme.
This is already so wild. What is another video that I can make? That could just be a normal video that exists on the channel. We've done a lot of tiered ones. We got to come up with something other than like ranking ones. It could be a reaction video. I actually can't wait to watch the Fantastic Beasts movies. We're going to do that after. I'm going to finish the last... I might do that tomorrow. The last Harry Potter senior year, or whatever it's called. We'll do that tomorrow. And then like in between New Year's and Christmas, in between Christmas and New Year's, I'm going to watch some of the Fantastic Beasts movies. We're just going to chill and watch those. But let's watch a little of this. Then we'll get inspired and make a video later.
Hey everyone, welcome to another installment of Harry Potter Theory. The Wizarding World has captivated our imaginations for decades, a realm filled with magic, wonder, and extraordinary beings. But have you ever noticed that in this vast magical world, there is a distinct absence of Muggle technology?
I think,
while the functionality of Muggle tech may...
I think Fantastic Beasts was the best. Oh wait, you like, hold on, so you like Crimes better than Fantastic Beasts? Crimes was a really interesting movie. Crimes, when I first saw it, I was like, yikes, they could really mess a lot of things up here, but they didn't, which is why Secrets wasn't great, but Secrets exceeded my expectations because I had such low expectations for it. And I really enjoyed Fantastic Beasts. The first time I saw it, I was like, it's not that good. And then I rewatched it and I was like, actually, I really, really enjoyed it. So I actually can't wait to rewatch it because it talks about a few different things that I'm really excited to just chat about. All right, let's see.
Pale in comparison with the capabilities of magic, we do have to remember that the Wizarding World is host.
This guy needs a pop filter. Am I right, Ryan? This guy needs a pop filter. Listen to that.
Technology. While the functionality of Muggle tech may pale in comparison with the capabilities of magic, we do have to remember that the Wizarding...
He needs a pop filter. He's saying his P's and his D's
to all kinds
are a little
of
too
beings,
poppy.
Muggleborns included. And while the Wizarding World may sometimes seem like a separate realm altogether, the surprisingly high number of Muggleborn witches and wizards that find themselves integrated into this enchanted society do bring with them a distinctly unique type of knowledge.
It is crazy how Google would have solved 99% of their
may
problems.
find himself entirely preoccupied over analyzing the functionality of a rubber duck, A young Muggle-born wizard may be versed in an entire world's worth of advanced tech. I wonder, with some
Hey,
knowledge
he's
of
talking
modern
like this.
technology from the Muggle world,
Hello,
why
everyone.
don't we see the use of more Muggle technology in the wizarding world? And if Muggle tech did make an appearance in the wizarding world, would it be a net negative or net positive? And is the distinct lack of Muggle tech a deliberate choice made by the wizarding community, or are there inherent limitations that prevent the incorporation of such tech? Today, we're going to be exploring these very topics and attempting to decipher whether or not Muggle tech has a place in wizarding society. Let's dive in. Muggle relations, cultural barriers. When making comparisons between the Muggle and magical worlds, it's imperative that we first recognize relevant cultural
He's got a little
barriers,
nasally voice, yeah.
particularly as it's this cultural divide that serves as a major contributor to the absence
good
of
ear
Muggle
for this,
tech
Ryan?
in wizarding society.
I'm
By
trying
the
to have a
17th
good ear.
century, wizard-Muggle
It
relations
takes a long
were in
time to
dire
learn that.
straits. The persecution of witches and wizards had been on the rise throughout Europe since the early 15th century, which caused many in the wizarding community to feel a deep sense of fear and danger.
His voice
In
is
Great
soothing.
Britain, the newly
But he
formed
needs to
Ministry
change
of
his
Magic
mic in order for it to
desperately
be more
attempted
soothing.
to establish communication with the Muggle British monarchy, who at the time was under the joint rule of William III and Mary II. The ministry's special delegation pleaded for the protection of wizards under Muggle law, seeking official recognition for their magical brethren. However, the heartfelt appeals of the British ministry fell on deaf ears. The lack of response from the British monarchy seemed to be the final straw that led wizardkind to choose a different path, a path shrouded in secrecy, hidden from Muggles and their ever-increasing hostility. Left with no choice but the adoption of secrecy,
Yeah, that's a really
wizardkind
interesting
was
thing in
forced
the
to withdraw
Fantastic
from
Beasts
the world of
movies, how
Muggles,
they were
retreating into their own magical realm.
terrified of Muggles.
This in turn led
And
to the
how
enactment
Grindelwald
of the
actually played on that.
International
Grindelwald was a
Statute of
great
Wizarding
villain.
Secrecy, a protective measure that has enabled wizarding society to remain in relative peace for centuries. The law was put in place by the International
See?
Confederation of
I don't even know
Wizards,
what half that
a
stuff
wizarding
means.
intergovernmental organization that's roughly equivalent to the United Nations in the Muggle world. This law, first signed in 1689 and officially ratified in 1692, was created to conceal the existence of witches and wizards from the Muggle population. It was designed to safeguard the magical world through the implementation of strict secrecy measures, preventing Muggles from discovering the existence of the wizarding community and their magical abilities. The introduction of the statute ushered in an era of secrecy and separation between the wizarding and Muggle worlds. But while it offered protection to witches and wizards, it also posed challenges and restrictions on their interactions with Muggles. And after the statute was ushered in, witches and wizards formed their own world, a world with no Muggles, and more importantly, a world that they owed to their magical abilities. And it's this very separation that led to a newly formed sense of identity and community within the wizarding world that resists the influence of Muggle technology. Moreover, the instances of magical persecution in the past likely create a psychological barrier that prevents the wizarding community from fully embracing anything Muggle, technology included. Overall, cultural barriers and a sense of preservation contribute to the absence of Muggle technology in the wizarding world. Wizards and witches value their distinct magical heritage and may see the integration of Muggle technology as a dilution of their culture and tradition. The historical tensions and the desire to
This
maintain
is
a separate identity will
why
further
Muggles
reinforce
don't
this
use,
reluctance
or why
to
wizards
embrace
don't use
Muggle
Muggle
tech.
technology.
There are, however, other important factors that limit the incorporation of Muggle technology.
I'll tell you what I do in a second with the
Challenges.
editing of it, Ryan.
While Muggle technologies
Not
like
the best
computers,
editor.
smartphones, and machinery have become integral parts of our daily lives, the wizarding world relies heavily on parchment, quills, and owls for communication. And it's this unanimous choice to adhere to such traditional methods that causes me to ponder the advantages this modern technology could offer the magical world. Cultural identity aside, what is it that drives witches and wizards to avoid the use of Muggle tech in all aspects? And is the absence of Muggle technology a hindrance or a deliberate choice that ensures the wizarding world remains untouched by the advancements of their Muggle counterparts? Here are a few of my thoughts on the subject. Fundamental incompatibilities. One of the most significant aspects of this conversation to consider is that there are fundamental incompatibilities between magic and technology. In case you weren't already aware, magic can adversely affect Muggle technology, rendering it useless or causing it to malfunction. Electrical devices and machines may stop working or act erratically in the presence of strong magical forces. They just don't work well together side by side. And while Muggle technology relies on predictable and logical systems, we have to remember that magic is unpredictable. As a result, any integration attempts must overcome this core incompatibility to work effectively. There's no need. Another aspect to consider is that the Wizarding World offers unique magical alternatives which serve as more convenient solutions
Brandon
to
Lee Mulligan
everyday
is one of my
needs,
favorite
further diminishing
creators.
the reliance on
Hold on.
Muggle invention.
You said that, so we need to do this. The birds moment. I saw this birds moment today. This is one of my favorite moments ever.
That brings us to the minigame.
Guys, I hadn't really seen too much of this stuff until a
This is a
few
little minigame
months
we
ago.
like to call
Brandon Lee
Name That
Mulligan is
Bird.
one of the
Simple
funniest
rules. I'm
dudes
going to show a bird. You
of
tell
all
me
time.
what that bird
And his, yeah,
is.
Brennan, calm down. This is your cup of tea.
Carolyn, we'll start with you. Your bird is.
Pigeon. Rock
Very
pigeon.
good, Carolyn. That is 1 point for you, bringing Carolyn to 11. Katie,
die
your bird
at
is.
this.
Flamingo.
That is correct, Katie. Bravo. That is an additional point for Katie, bringing Katie to 4. Brennan, your bird is.
Pheasant.
Sorry, Brennan.
Guinea fowl.
Sorry.
Game
I was
changer
looking
is
for
so good,
Siamese
dude.
fireback. Carolyn, your next bird.
Peacock.
That is correct. That's a point for Carolyn. Bringing
Brandon Lee
Carolyn
Mulligan
to
is
12.
one of the most
Karen into the
original,
lead.
funniest
Katie,
people
your
on the
bird
internet.
is.
Oh no. Is that a chicken?
That is a chicken. Bravo, Katie. On Brennan's heels.
Calm down, calm down.
Brennan, your bird is.
Oh, I know this one.
Marabou.
Sorry, Brennan. I was looking for roseate spoonbill. The roseate spoonbill.
Carolyn, did you know that was a roseate spoonbill?
I knew it was a spoonbill.
No points for Brennan that particular round. This last round is worth a full 5 points. 5 points on the line. Carolyn, your bird is.
Penguin.
That is correct, Carolyn. 5 points for
Sorry,
Carolyn.
just penguin? Just penguin?
Katie, your bird is.
That's a chicken again.
Rooster chicken.
You know what? I'll take it. That is, in fact, a chicken.
Take it.
And
that's
a
for you,
rooster
Katie.
is a type of chicken, and so that works. Brennan,
Calm down.
worth 5 points. Your bird is.
Pretty happy with yourself, huh? This is not a real bird.
This is the greater sage grouse. The greater sage grouse.
Oh my gosh.
I remember that.
We can go ahead and
Yeah, there's
revert
the
these
corner
points
of
to
my
how
heart.
they were before
It'll not
the
pour
minigame.
over for 5
This
points.
was a test to see if I could make Brennan face losing.
A river of sweat is running down my back.
Oh, Brennan, you were so close to passing that challenge.
Oh.
But at 21 BPM over resting, I'm afraid I have to give points to Carolyn and to Katie.
Did it break on a certain bird, or was it right over?
There's he has the I cannot win. This is I just saw this today too. I was watching these. Dude, this is so funny.
Brennan, I know what's going
Oh.
on here.
He's
I know
such a
what's
good
going on
DM.
here. Okay.
Honestly, if we're talking about DMs, I like him so much better than the Critical Role DM. The Critical Role DM is like exceptional, but Brandon Lee Mulligan is just so
And if you want me
funny.
to wander backstage to spill the beans,
I mean, there's really no need for us to do that because
it's the final question.
these other
right?
two are in the loop. So
They're in the loop.
Is this the
I'm the
final
only one out of the loop, it would seem. And if we check my point total here, I don't need to walk to the front because I know what it is. It's a big old goose egg, gang. It's a fat 0. Hello, a little little late addition to the numerical symbol chart brought to us from our friends in Arabia. A little bit of trivia that I happen to know about the history of numbers. That kind of little tidbit would serve me well in most trivia games, unless it had been rigged from the beginning.
Whoa, dude.
Whoa, dude.
Chill out.
Oh, dude. I've only just begun to pull the thread on this sweater, friends. You would think in a game where there were only 2 possible correct choices that one would stumble into the right answer every so often, wouldn't you? In fact, the probability of never guessing right in the full game is a statistical wonder. And yet, here we are. Introduced at the top of the game as a champion. What do you think that means? Icarus flying too close to the sun.
This dude, how can he just think of this stuff off the top of his head and just create this? This blows my mind how smart he is.
Fall from the sky. Oh, how close to the sun he flew. Well, I'm not having it. I solved your labyrinth, puzzle master. The Minotaurs escaped, and you're gonna get the horns, buddy.
Okay, are
Can I tell you what
we think
the
we
thing
were in
is?
on it, but actually Brennan is the only one in on it, and that was rehearsed?
That was an incredible monologue. Brennan, what is the rule of the game?
Can we all say it?
I cannot win.
That is correct, Brennan.
This
You
dude
cannot win the
is so
game.
funny.
Did we all?
Okay, guys, this is what we're gonna do. A blank, give me blank doc website. I want to come up with a list of no, just like the website blank doc, blank slate. Sure. I want to come up with a list of people that we think should play characters in HBO. You're writing on first blank slate. Whatever. Sure. Yeah. Slughorn. Older than Voldy, younger than Albus. How old is Voldy in this? Let's say like... How old are we saying Slughorn is? 84-ish. McGonagall, 70-ish. Voldy was 72 when he died. What are you saying Slughorn's 84-ish? Slughorn's definitely 80 plus. Okay. Molly, 40-ish. Arthur, 40-ish. Umbridge, in 20s. No chance Umbridge is only in her 20s. No, that would change. That would change her so much. This would blow my mind if that's the case. He was a teacher during Voldy's school days. Interesting. He could have been a young teacher. I'll say he was a young teacher, maybe upper 80s. I would say 40s. Let's just say 40s for her. I was thinking 50s. Yeah, let's just go 50s. Let's just go like, I mean, we're not looking like researching ages. Lucius 41. Narcissa's older than Lucius. Hey, wow. Good for Narcissa. Getting him younger. Robbing the grave or robbing the cradle. Robbing the grave. Okay, let's come up with the characters that we think should play these people. So this is what we're gonna do tonight. We're gonna just come up with like a group list of who we think should play these people. There's also in the dueling club. Okay, I want to look up some of these people because there's a long chat. Okay, Narcissa. Someone said Ava Green. We're going to just go through this. Ava Green. Ooh, she'd be a great Narcissa. And she's French. Oh my gosh. I'm already sold. Bella. Ava Green. That's a possibility. So June's coming up with that one. That's a great. This is a great pick. Okay, we should come up with reasons too. I want to come up with reasons. French. Hot. Oh no. I exited out of something. She could portray like the sexual energy. Really well. Toward Voldemorty. All right, I like that one. Bella is Ava Green. Arthur, Rupert Grint. Ooh, should we cast? Yeah, let's go for it. Arthur. Did Arthur book Arthur Weasley? I think he had like a little pot belly in the book. A thin, balding man who wears glasses and long robes. So he's a thin man. So I don't know if that makes complete sense. So he has to be thin. We'll come back to Arthur Weasley in a second. Charlie Dance. Someone said Charlie Dance. We got to come... Guys, if you have good ones... Ooh, Charlie Dance. He'd be interesting. Who would we cast Charlie Dance as? Okay. He's too old. How old is Moody? We don't have Moody on this list. Charlie Dance would be a great Moody. Is that Jigsaw? Hold on, who? This guy's in Game of Thrones, right? You throw a couple scars on him. Honestly, he could kind of be a Voldemort too. I feel like Charlie Dance could be Voldemort. Wow, is that his girlfriend? I guess what you could do if you have money and fame. Charlie Dance is Scrimger. Oh, honestly though, I really love who plays Scrimger? Why can't I think of his name? Bill Nighy, yeah. Bill Nighy is just such a good Scrimger to me. But he could be Scrimger. I really like him as Moody though. Who would be a good Moody? Brian Cox. Ooh. Coming from Succession, however you say it, I don't know. Does he have enough joviality to play Dumbledore? I see him in Bill Nye as Slughorn. Bill Nye, like literally Bill Nye. He's nerdy about science. Honestly, though, that would actually be kind of cool. I don't know if he's like drunk enough though. Yeah, I don't know if I could see him out as Albus. Albus, honestly, Jude Law does a perfect Albus. Who would play our Dumbledore? Okay, this is just the one that I want for Lupin. Let's go through character by character. Let's just make it easy. George McKay. He has this one picture that he just looks like Lupin, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it. Like that's a Lupin right there. This is like a Lupin to me. Like that is Lupin, dude. That is such a Lupin. Except just make him a little skinnier. He needs to be more like he needs to get a little like thinner. I'm not an Andrew Garfield fan. I don't think he would be great as Lupin. Okay. I'm going to say for my list. So this is going to be like my list. Wait, Lockhart. Lockhart's really that young? That's fascinating. Where's Lupin? Where's Lupin? Lupin. George McKay. Stephen Fry as Dumbledore. Yeah, let's come up with a Dumbledore, everyone. Wow, that's actually an interesting one. You know what we should do? You know what we could really do with this? We could do a YouTube video on who we think should play. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. Okay, guys, give me like a list of like 5 actors that we think could play Dumbledore. And we're gonna make this is gonna be a long YouTube series. Matt Smith. I don't even know who that is. Ooh, yeah. He could be a good Dumbledore. Jude Law, though, still is Dumbledore for me. Karen Gillian could play someone. Stephen Fry. So we're going to come up with Stephen Fry. Stephen Fry. Ian McKellen. Prob die for end of the series. Yikes, sorry. He's the Doctor, come on. I'm sorry, I have never seen Doctor Who. Although everyone has seen that one scene with Vincent Van Gogh. Sir, what's his name? It is Sir Ian McKellen too, but Patrick Stewart. Give me some other. Let's just Google this. Ooh, who played Dumbledore? People who say Jared Harris, I just don't know if he could. Oh wait, that's crazy. I forgot his dad played. That's crazy that's his dad. Wow, that blows me away. He's almost too serious. I know. So I'm trying to think of some who are like. I mean, Ian McKellen is the obvious choice for that. He's so obvious, but I think he's going to die. That's really sad to say that. How old is he? He's 84. I mean, like he'd be perfect if he lasted. I just think Ian McKellen would be a perfect pick for Dumbledore. But I just think he's going to die. And hear me out. Would Morgan Freeman be a good Dumbledore? So this person's take on it is actually, I feel like that's wrong. I feel like I'm going to go with Morgan Freeman. We're going to put Morgan Freeman here. Let's come up with a list like of 10 people who could play Dumbledore. Man, he has got range. So Jared Harris, he's Qui-Gon is my favorite. I love Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon is my favorite. Guys, who's your favorite Jedi, by the way? Everyone put your answers down there. Sean Bean is too serious. Like, this is the thing. Ooh, Obi-Wan, so good. Obi-Wan is one of the most powerful, dude. Hugh Quarshie. Oh, no way. This guy was in the Phantom Menace. This guy's the captain. That's so cool. Wow. Lupin going on to play Dumbledore. I can't do that. Oh, Ian Glenn. I spelled his name wrong. This guy could be a good Dumbledore. They just need to do some prosthetics, though. He's too young. He's 62. Jeffrey Wright? Let me look him up. Young. Oh, but he's so good, though. He could play it. He could nail him on some things. Some of these guys are just a little too young. Like 58 is just a little too young. They would need to really prosthetic and do some good makeup for these guys. So yeah, we're gonna start making a ton of content. So we're gonna do this for every single character in the series, and we're gonna just start doing a ton of content on the new HBO series. Maybe we'll become like the go-to source for all HBO Harry Potter gossip. Ian, what was this guy's name? This guy, I would love this guy. One thing, Dumbledore is Scottish. It's kind of true. We need a Scottish actor. I think Ian is just the person. Peter Capaldi. So one thing, yeah. He looks a little too mad. Not like angry, like mad scientist like. Which maybe Dumbledore has. I feel like Dumbledore has a bit more like compassion in his face, which is why this guy, I feel like you see it in his eyes, the compassion that's there. And he could do the whimsicalness. Like Ian Glenn is my favorite so far. No way. Pierce Brosnan? No, thank you. I do not want you to play Dumbledore. Not my Dumbledore. What are some other people saying here? 3 actors who could play Dumbledore. Jude Law. Wait, what are they doing here? Don't tell me they ranked them. This is the worst I've ever seen. Hold the freaking phone. What a terrible list. This is blasphemous. This is utterly blasphemous, guys. Michael Gambon truly embodied Dumbledore. No, he did not. Not my Dumbledore. No freaking chance in the world. Ian Glenn is my front runner so far. He's too young, but look at the compassion in his face. Honestly, Gambon, his physical appearance kind of has it. Oh my gosh, that actually makes me a little mad. Like this guy has like you're right. He has a softer look. Like this guy has a soft face. Like that is Dumbledore for me. Like give him a few more wrinkles and give me a good prosthetic beard and this is Dumbledore. And he's like young enough that he could just like, I feel like he has like the power to him. This was the one thing with Harris. I feel like Harris could not do some of the later scenes when he like showed real terror and power to him, which is why Gambon could do it because he was a little younger than him. But this is the worst article that I've ever seen in my life. Okay, maybe that's a hyperbole. Ooh, Bryan Cranston. Bryan Cranston, again, some of these people. So this is like the same thing with, who is that other guy? We didn't do that. Or Moody. I forgot what. Oh yeah, we did. Charlie Dance. Like Charlie Dance. It's in what some of these people have already done. That's like the picture that I have in my mind of who these people are. Liam Cunningham. Well, let me look him up. Ooh, soft face. Ooh, he could be. He could do great at him. Okay. I love that. Come on. Michael Sheen. Hold on, wait. Oh, I'm thinking of Charlie Sheen. I'm like, I don't think Charlie Sheen would be a great Ooh, he could do it. He's like a little too hyper for me in some of his roles. Charlie Sheen as Lockhart, honestly, that kind of fit. I feel like, you know what, honestly, like Lockhart could be one of the Hemsworth brothers or something. Like they can make him jacked or something like that. What article? I've seen worse articles. Which article are you talking about? Charlie Sheen as Lockhart would be so funny. Because Charlie Sheen definitely does have some STIs. Or Lockhart definitely does have some STIs. Who does Lockhart sketches? Ooh. He would be unhinged as Dumbledore. Yeah, I don't know if he'd be very good. 15 actors. Oh, so this is... Ooh, wow. So this was interesting. This is Hugh Laurie. He'd be an interesting pick. He's too much of Stuart Little's dad, in my opinion. Stephen Fry, I think, could do a pretty good Dumbledore. Hugo Weaving. So these are all young. Lee Pace, I don't think he could have done it well. Christian Bale, interesting. Sean Bean, Benedict. Colin Firth. How old is Colin Firth? Why are these people still... Why do people like Michael? I don't understand how people like Michael Gambon's take. Ryan Reynolds for Lockhart? Interesting. Like Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt as Lockhart would be interesting. Hold on. How old is Colin Firth? Irish actors. I just don't think he portrays. Ooh, Colin Farrell. If he wasn't Percival Graves, I would say yeah. Brendan Gleeson if he wasn't Moody. Fassbender, hey. How old is Peter O'Toole? He's dead, right? Ooh, Sam Neill as a Dumbledore? How old is he? Could he kind of be a Dumbledore right here? Wait, Sam Neill's not dead though, right? Daniel Day-Lewis. Daniel Day-Lewis as like Moody, I think could be great. Peter O'Toole is dead. Yes, thank you. I kind of I know that I put too much hate on Gambon, but I just don't think he was an accurate Dumbledore for me. Like I think he did a few things well. I will say that, and I do like have hyperbolic hate toward him. You know, just because I feel like it's fun to debate that kind of stuff. But I think the shortcomings of his performance overweighed the small little things that he did well. Like he did some whimsicalness well, but I don't think he had a ton of kindness about him, or like knowledge. He didn't seem like he had like everything under his finger, like under his grasps. All right, so here's a running list that we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 people on this list. I'm putting Dance as a Moody. I feel like so there's definitely a thing with all these people like that. This is why even Patrick Stewart, maybe just because he's bald, I could not see him playing Dumbledore. Except for like this. Give him a little facial hair. Give him a wig and a beard. Maybe he could. Like that's kind of like a Dumbledore look for me. Except not kind at all. Just like the oldness of him. Yeah, I know. Exactly. That's why he didn't read the material. So I just don't think he like, I think Gambon actually probably could have done well if he read the material. But Gambon, again, and this is my problem with Gambon, and this is my biggest problem with Gambon. I think that I think the performance was about himself. And it wasn't about what the fans really wanted. Because if he was really taking into account what the fans wanted, I think he would have read the source material to really figure out who Dumbledore was. But I think he was acting for himself, which I mean, like, you don't fault him for it. It's like his profession. This is what he wants to do. He gets cast in this role, so he wants to gain some pleasure and joy from it. So he kind of makes the character how he wants. But I think it was just too selfish. Something like this, where like Harry Potter, like there's source material and you need to respect the source material and respect the fans. I just think he missed the mark on that. And I was a little crushed by that. You definitely have to give him some prosthetics and some, like the hair. But I think he could do somewhat well. I know Luna was great. I know. Honestly, Ian would be. I think Ian is literally Dumbledore, perfectly Dumbledore. He would just be known as like, you know, the perpetual wizard in everything that he plays. But I think he would be perfect. Yeah, he was, but he just didn't want to do it because he didn't want to be typecast. So what is our criteria for coming up with Dumbledore here? A kind face. Old. Yeah, old. British, or at least can do a good British accent. Although he's Irish. Scottish. He's Scottish. Thank you. That actually kind of changes things. Like, I never really read Dumbledore with a Scottish accent. Maybe I feel like Patrick Stewart would kind of be good. Yeah, it's still British for sure. I know. British / Scottish. The Scottish accent is different. It depends on what part of Scotland he's from. Whimsical. Yeah, whimsical is huge. Kind, old. But can turn on a dime and be fierce as hell. And childish. Yeah, that's such a good one. This is what, to me, okay, Jude Law does the best because he portrayed the childlike sense of wonder over magic. I know Stephen Fry kind of has some of this. Gambon made him Scottish. I think JK never said she. Where is? Let's look it up. Gambon is actually Scottish or Irish. This is Irish list. Whoops. Confidence is a big one. And confidence is one that Jude Law did as well. Honestly, like all these are like Jude Law. I think Jude Law just crushed it with his performance. Interesting. He spent a lot of his life in the West Country. Sean Bean, I know you kind of want Sean Bean to be in this, but honestly, you need to give Sean Bean a sword. So maybe he could be Godric Gryffindor. Sean Bean, I feel like you can give Sean Bean like a minor role. Make him like yeah. Hugh Laurie kind of does have that, but I forgot Vigo. Mortensen. He's 65. Vigo. Vigo. I feel like Vigo could crush it. I know I should watch some more House. We need some Lord of the Rings actors, agreed. A lot of this has to be British actors, so that's the thing. I think the British acting and how they understand different characters would be important. Stephen Fry does the voice. He's already got a broken nose. Honestly, Stephen Fry could be pretty great at that. Yeah, Vigo's face. And he has intensity to him. Oh, look how beautiful this man is. How about Owen Wilson? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Ewan McGregor. Oh, I love him so much. He's one of my favorites. Oh, he could be so excellent. He's a little too young. 52. Ewan McGregor as like Mr. Weasley or something like that. Just age him up. Tom Hollander? Is Tom Hollander different from Tom Holland? Yes, it is. Ooh, he was in Fleabag. He was really funny. Oh, no, he was in About Time, not Fleabag. He was funny in that one. Stellan Skarsgård. Ooh, yeah. He's in Dune. He's like a little too intense. And what else was he in? What other movie was this guy in? Yeah, he was good in Pirates. Pirates he was great at. I know, I'm just kidding. Owen Wilson, but he has a broken nose, so. The other guy, not stellar. Yeah, he's supposed to be tall and thin, which again is kind of why I don't think like when like Stephen Fry has a lot of the appearance, but I think Stephen Fry is a bit too big. He's a bit too portly. Nothing wrong. Like that would be like a good if he like aged up, that's a good Dumbledore. Like this is young Dumbledore right here to me. Young-ish. He's a bit too big. Maybe they can kind of recast some of that. Mark Gatiss. Young. This dude is 57. Yeah, he's a little too young, but he could grow into it. He was great in Sherlock. He's got the kind face going for him. I think we have a pretty good list here. Owen Wilson. Wait. What did you say about Andor? Tom Hollander and Andor? That's right. Oh my gosh, that's what he was in. Thank you. He was so. Oh wait, no. Tom Hollander wasn't in Andor. Who was the other guy? Who did we just mention? Skarsgård. That's one of my favorite. I rewatch the scene all the time. One of my favorite scenes in Andor was when because he plays Luthen. Stanley Tucci as Dumbledore, legit. That would actually be kind of funny. Honestly, Stanley Tucci's got a lot of the qualities that kind of fit. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 actors. Huh. Yeah, I feel like there's some aspects that you can kind of break from, like the tall and thin. Even though like it's a book description, I feel like you can break with some of it. Like I'm okay if he's not crazy thin, you know, but like it would like change the perception in my head a little bit of it. Yeah, I was just kidding about the Owen Wilson thing, everyone. This is a pretty good list, guys. All right, do I make like how should I make this? Should I make this like a Google presentation? Just put like people's. Okay, everyone, help me come up with pros and cons list. This is how we're gonna do the video. I don't think Brosnan would be great, to be honest. Yeah, let's do a little PowerPoint. But Stephen Fry, pros. And I'm just gonna do this live. Pros, cons. Read the audio books. Jovial. Has childlike wonder. I think his cons, I think he would struggle in the scenes where he needs to be utterly fierce. I just don't see that coming out of him very well. Too portly. I feel like I would get a lot of hate for saying this. Too portly. Okay with it, though. You can sub that from book. British humor, that's a huge pro. And I'll do HUR for you British people. Not trying to get you canceled, yeah. Read the audiobooks. Jovial, has childlike wonder. British humor. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rename this stream. Coming up with let me edit this real quick. Edit. Dumbledore in the HBO series. Coming up. Wait, brainstorming actors. Coming up with. All right, perfect. If we could make a joke, we could say Stephen Fry would be perfect, except he's just a little bit too thick. his booty is real thick. Yeah, even when he's fierce in interviews, it still seems he's nice. Yeah, I kind of agree. I know he's brilliant and he's strong, but like he doesn't have like a fire behind his eyes. Like Ian McKellen has a fire behind his eyes. In certain scenes that he played as Gandalf, you saw the fire behind his eyes. This is the hill you're dying on. Yeah, his apparition is going to be so loud. Come on, Crazy Hound. His apparition sound is just going to be way too loud. As Magneto. Yeah, he was pretty fiery as Magneto. Oh, if Christopher Lee was still alive. Honestly, I actually don't think Christopher Lee has almost too much intensity to him. One of my favorite scenes in Lord of the Rings. Actually, Christopher Lee, I feel like would be perfect. Look at that smile that he had in that one picture. Where is that? I missed it. This one. Look at that smile he has. That is kind of a Dumbledore smile. One of my favorite things in the Lord of the Rings was when he talked to Peter Jackson, because Peter Jackson had the scene where Christopher Lee gets stabbed in the back by Wormtail. Wormtail, wow, oh my gosh, Grimo Wormtongue. I'm meshing the worlds. But he gets stabbed in the back by Grimo Wormtongue, and I think the stage direction that Peter Jackson gave him was that he was supposed to like cry out, like go ah. And Christopher Lee walks up to Peter Jackson and goes, "Obviously, you've never been stabbed in the back or have stabbed anyone else in the back before, have you?" And obviously, Peter Jackson's like, "No," but this guy is like a British spy. He's like, "You don't make any noise when you get stabbed in the back or you stab someone in the back. It's as if all the air just expels from your lungs and you just are caught so off guard. So all you can do is just make a gasp and go," and he makes that. Like that's like his role. He just, all the air kind of evaporates from his lungs. Let's look that up real quick. It's probably gonna get demonetized now, but not that we're making money from this.
Many men. Your staff is belong to you. Grima. He will never be enemy's counsel. Tell us what you draw your guard.
Here we
and
go.
I will tell you where your doom will be decided. I will not be held prisoner here.
See that little thing that he did. That was he like gave the stage direction to Peter Jackson because he knew. No. Bold. I don't want these stars. Get this out of here. Why can't I make text bold? His death was better in the book. I've never read the book. We're gonna start the Fellowship with the First Time Reader soon, guys. I have a friend who texted me a picture that she was reading the Lord of the Rings series for the first time. Danny DeVito as oh, that'd be so great. Little Danny DeVito as Dumbledore. Yeah, don't spoil it for me. Ian McKellen. You know what? Hold on. Give me a second. I need a better blank document to do this on. Brendan Lee Mulligan. There you are. Actually, you know what? Forget it. We'll just do it on this. Let's stick with this Dumbledore list right now. Pros. Already played a wizard. Is fierce, kind, still somewhat strong. He's gay. I feel like I'm gonna get canceled on this video. He's gay. What are cons for Ian? Yeah, he's too old. Heaven forbid. Darth Sidious. Who played him? That's right. Ian McDiarmid. There's like a little bit too much Emperor Palpatine behind his eyes to me. Although he kind of would fit. It's actually not a bad idea. Stephen Fry's gay too? I didn't know Stephen Fry was gay. Okay, I added that to the pros list for Stephen Fry, guys. Come on. Ian McDiarmid, the only thing that I would think of if he played Dumbledore was the scene where he goes, "Do it. Do it." Like everyone quotes that one. What are any other he did nail that role as Sidious, to be honest. He did play a very good politician. What are cons on Ian McKellen? Maybe it's just that he's too old. Honestly, I think he would be a perfect Dumbledore. He has just the kindness in his eyes. Paradigm shift. I'm actually interested in your... Do you think that the Lord of the Rings movies are cast really well? I think they're the perfect casting, but I haven't seen... I haven't really read the books, so I don't know very, very much. But is Ian McKellen cast really well as Gandalf? Like, is that book Gandalf to you? Pick of Ian. Wait, this guy? Ian McDiarmid or Ian McKellen? There are a couple characters that are better in the movie, some better in the books. Gandalf is perfect. And I've heard, one thing that I've heard too is I think it would be just opening the floodgates for comparison to Gandalf. Agreed. That's a con. We'll throw that out there. One thing I think I heard from Stephen Colbert is that book Aragorn is already ready to be a king, and movie Aragorn is a little bit more grizzled, which I kind of like. Guys, this is our, like, you can't, okay, my face is covering it. This scene right here, this is the cave scene, guys, right here. Look at this. Aragorn is better in the movies. I think so. I mean, I obviously haven't read the books, but I love a change that they make where he kind of grows into his character. And it's Viggo Mortensen, so like you cannot beat Viggo. He's one of my favorites. Oh my goodness. I love that they did. This is the cave scene. Guys, this is Harry Potter right here. This is Harry. And this is Dumbledore. Look at that. This is literally perfect. This is the cave, and this is his wand. This is foreshadowing, guys. This is the invisibility cloak. Oh my goodness. This is literally perfect foreshadowing. All right, I'm moving myself back up. Also, we did say Ava Green for Bellatrix, which I feel like would be great. Yeah, I think so. He'd just would get too frail. Patrick Stewart. Okay, Patrick Stewart's pros and cons. Kind, gentle, whimsical. He'd be 94 by then, which would be, yeah, that'd be way too frail. Arwen was done better in the movies. I love that. Arwen. Every guy had a crush on Arwen growing up. But now I have a crush on Eowyn. Gandalf is Gandalf. He's perfect, but Dumbledore is not the same. They are two powerful old wizards, but they are not the same. I kind of agree. They're definitely not the same, but I think Ian McKellen has the range to be able to play both of them really well. Pick of Patty, please. Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta, I'll come up with a picture of each of these people. Patrick, what am I thinking of? Patrick, what's his last name? Stewart. Wow. Brain fart. What's up, Katie? Too bald. That's gonna be a con. Too bald. Would need hair, and it would be weird to see Patty with hair. This list is gonna turn into something crazy. How dare you forget the name of my captain? Wait, does he play captain in a movie? Ooh, yeah, Sean Bean. Honestly, I would love. Okay, Gary Oldman too. Guys, I can't make this list like 1,000 names. Well, I can, but so we'll make like an honorable mentions list. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna come up with pros and cons of all these. We're gonna rank them. Hold on, everyone. Give me a second. 1 second. The formatting of this is driving me crazy. No. Blank doc. No. 1 second, everyone. Give me a half second. Sorry, I'm trying to open up a Google Doc in my Harry Potter Google Doc folder, which I do have. But I'm also trying to stay private. Blank doc. Dumbledore actor HBO. All right, here we go. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. Let me just copy paste all this. Command A, Command C. Oh, no. All right. Now we're working here. Let's make this the title, Dumbledore. I need good, if I don't have good, oh, Captain Picard. I've never seen, I know maybe that's like blasphemous, but I've never seen that. Criteria. Actually, I did. I take that back. I saw it when I was super young. Let's keep that as that. Scottish. I can't spell Scottish. Bold. Prose. Guys, I need good formatting. That's how my brain works. You're getting an inside scoop into my brain right now. Because that'll help me speak the videos. I think I would really like that. There's a lot of things that I would love. The USS Enterprise NC 1701. Ooh, okay. I kind of like that critique on Patrick Stewart a little bit. Maybe not wise enough looking. I don't know how I'm gonna say some of this stuff without getting canceled. People are gonna be in an uproar when I say some of this stuff. Yeah, I was more into Star Wars as well. Star Wars is coming out with some great stuff, to be honest. In quotes, he just looks dumb. That's what I'm gonna say in the video. I say, you know what? My biggest critique of Patrick Stewart is that he just looks dumb. I don't think he really looks that dumb. I think he just doesn't have like the maniacal genius to him. He looks like he almost just looks too plain. Is Patrick Stewart gay too? Patrick Stewart is gay, right? Oh, isn't gay, but he said, but a British newspaper said he is. Oh. Doesn't have the genius look. Maybe that's really going to anger some people, but that's what these videos are for, you know, anger people. Pros. Give me some pros of Morgan Freeman. Also, I'm glad my research on, yeah, we were, Crystal, before we were trying to figure out this, the whatchamacallit thing with, you know what I'm talking about? The Umbridge age, which is crazy. Ooh, yeah, the voice. Voice of God, literally. Calm. Authoritative, I love that. Wise eyes. Dreamy eyes. He's Morgan M.F. Freeman. Ooh, that's a good con. Maybe not goofy or childlike enough. Could pull off the wardrobe. I love that. Not British. He would give me the Gambon seriousness that I hate so much. Crazy Hound. I love how you're just on the Patrick Stewart train right now. I love that. He can pull off a big ass beard. An awesome beard. We're gonna I have to find pictures of all this kind of stuff too. It's gonna be a weird video to make. I'm gonna make this live, and I don't exactly know. This is gonna be the first time I've ever done this, which is gonna be interesting. Okay, Jeffrey Wright. Very kind face. Would have intensity to him too. Ooh, I kind of like this guy already. It has a deep intensity. He was Gordon. He always kind of plays the same though. So is that a con? Does he have the range? Toodles, we were talking about Pierce Brosnan. I don't like him. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep that off. Maybe I'll add that as a honorable mention. Ooh, actually, now that I see him here, maybe I spelled it wrong. Pierce Brosnan. There we go. Hold on. Nix all this stuff for a half second. How do you paste in place or a paste without formatting in? Just that. There you go. No, stop. Control Shift V. Control Shift V. I was doing Alt. Whoops. I know how to do it on Mac, but not. I can't see him as James Bond. I can't unsee him as James Bond. That's the one tough thing. Some of these actors, they're just such. That's why I think Ian McKellen would work, because you just see him play Dumbledore, or because he played a wizard already. You know. The name's Dumbledore. Albus Dumbledore. Percival Wulfric. Brian Albus Dumbledore. Ooh, womanizer vibes. Yeah, okay. That we'll come up with the cons for him in a second, but come on, Jeffrey Wright. Does he have the range? Does he have the childlikeness? Yeah, what was he in Mrs. Doubtfire again? I forgot about that. But he wasn't he? He'd have to be a manizer for him to be Dumbledore. Oh my gosh. He looks very smart. And he kind of looks like he's in control. This guy is my front runner who I would want to play him, to be honest. Just by looking at his face. He's tall and thin. Okay, pros. Tall, thin, just, to me, has Dumbledore's face. Very kind and compassionate. Cons, he's too young. Yeah, distinct voice. Loving. Khaleesi. Yeah. He's just, yeah. He doesn't protective. But has like the fierceness. I can't think of too many cons for him right now. Like if we're looking at him right here, like he has like a controlled whimsicalness to him. Maybe the con would be, can he pull off the wardrobe? Yeah, the series has to be like a 10-year thing. So honestly, Ian McGlenn is easily my front runner. Not fun enough. Yeah, that's kind of a good one. Enough. Or like wonder. Like maybe he doesn't have the wonder. Yeah, he kind of has. Yeah, maybe he's got the funness deep down. Ian Glenn is my front runner right now, guys. Liam Cunningham. Every time I think of this, I think of Liam Buckingham. Or what's the guy's name? What do they do in SNL? The guy that they have, Lindsey Buckingham. Can he twinkle? Yeah, he's such a good balance too. Like people would know him, but some people wouldn't. I think he would be a great Dumbledore, to be honest. Yeah, he's got that inner strength. That's the one thing. It's like it's that one quote. 3 things every person should fear. What's that full quote? A sea in storm, a night with no moon, and the anger of a gentleman. I feel like the anger of a gentleman is like Dumbledore. Very gentle. But when he gets angry, you don't want to get in his freaking way, you know? Pros of Liam. I gotta. Twinkle. Demons run when a good man goes to war. Wait, Jorah Mormont doesn't have it. Even when he was telling off the Dursleys, he was strong but powerful. Great voice. Wait, we're talking about Liam Cunningham, right? Pull up some images. He was in Titanic. cons. Does he have the gentleness to him? He does, because in Game of Thrones he took care of that one girl. That was I love that scene. Liam does have a good kind face, to be honest. Are you throwing Liam Neeson on this one too? Guys, this list is never going to end. I'm going to be here till midnight coming up with this. He also looks too dumb. Who looks too dumb? Oh, Liam Cunningham. He looks plain. Sam Neill. He's got the wonder. Liam or Davos is a good shout. Who was the dude who played Theoden? Ooh, dang. Last I checked, it was Theoden, not Aragorn, who was king of Rohan. Oh, no way. Wait. Is he the same actor? I did not even put those two things together. No way. Is he the same actor? Bernard Hill. No, okay. Bernard Hill. Wow, that's funny. Same actor. Was Bernard Hill? Bernard Hill was in. Liam Cunningham was not in Titanic. Now I'm second guessing myself. Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson's our guy. Yeah, Sam Neill. Okay, too well known from Jurassic Park. That's why some of these are too well known. Excitement, con. Too much. Sean Bean is a walking spoiler. Oh my gosh. He's going to die. Oh no, that hurts. That hurts so much. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Wait, how tall? To me, Dumbledore seems like 6'4". Like, Dumbledore doesn't seem short to me. I think he's like, I legit think Dumbledore is like a tall guy. He lived in National Treasure. That's true. June, we're not doing an all British cast. Well, we're like maybe doing a British cast, but we were definitely like thinking a little bit outside the box of different people. June, we just had Ava Green up there as Bella, but we're only doing Dumbledore right now because we're gonna make a video for every single actor in this series. But what's her name? Ava Green. Oh my goodness, is she Bellatrix or what? She's French too. Holy smokes, she needs to be cast as Bellatrix. She is such a babe. I would be so attracted to her. She would be such a perfect Bella. Oh my gosh, that is literally like Bella. Danny DeVito. Okay, you guys just keep wanting Danny DeVito in here somehow. I feel like Danny DeVito as Mundungus could be a decent option. Vigo. Oh, my dream. My dream, man. He's Aragorn, son of Arathorn. That is his first pro. The rightful king of Gondor. He's gone. Almost too attractive. Maybe too young as well. wait. We're only doing Dumbledore. June, we're only doing Dumbledore right now. Olivia Colman will probably cast in there somewhere. Olivia Colman is like, could do a few different roles. We're only doing Dumbledore right now. Nandela. Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you, Toodles. Okay, I need to copy paste this real quick. Could Vigo wear the half moon spectacles? Ooh, James, we were kind of thinking Charles Dance, but I think Charles Dance would be a good Moody. So I'm going to keep him as Moody. Ooh, Olivia Colman as Umbridge? Dude, Olivia Colman would so... That'd be great. Olivia Colman. She probably could kill Dumbledore too. She's got a great range. Charles Dance has almost too much intensity to him to play Dumbledore for me. Very wise. What are other pros? Oh, John Rhys Davis. I forgot about him. Add him to the list, guys. Come on. How long is this list going to get every time I think we're close? Ooh, I know. I was thinking Denzel too. I think Denzel would be a little too intense. Like, name a movie that Denzel is in that he's not just insanely intense. Aragorn is too damn pretty. That's so true. Almost too attractive. Stanley Tucci, guys. Honestly, that's a dark horse. We'll have a dark horse award, and Stanley Tucci might be the winner of that dark horse award. Ricky Gervais as Peeves. Okay, pros. Stanley Tucci, his pros are fun, energetic, very like kind, yeah. And can he keep a secret? Ooh, mad scientist. Cockiness. He's maybe a little too cocky. He's a great chef. Ooh, Rowan Atkinson. Ooh, that'd be great. Rowan, I love Rowan so much. Pro for Sean. Looks in control. Very wise. I think another con is he's almost too subdued. He needs to be a man-eater. Stanley Tucci, maybe too short. Would be a bit of a waste of Stanley's. Ooh, of Ricky's talents. Ricky as Lupin. Lupin actor will be a long discussion, but it will also be a short discussion because George McKay should play Lupin. That I am so sold on that. I've never been so sold on something in my life. Ricky as Sir Cadogan. Oh, Ewan McGregor is just too old. So I feel like with Dumbledore, you can kind of cast someone who's a little bit younger because you can give them the prosthetics. With someone who's old, who's playing someone younger, I feel like you need to cast them as that young person. Like that's why I don't want Adam Driver to be cast as Snape because he's too old. You need someone who's like young. Like when I saw the movies, I think you need to know that like these people were young when they died. Ewan McGregor is one of my favorites. Legit one of my favorite actors ever. I think he is just exceptional. Oh no, not bold. Pierce, what are yeah, Liam Neeson as Qui-Gon too, just so good. Liam Neeson and then Ewan could be paired together. Yeah, Ewan is just too hot. Ewan is such an attractive man. Actually, Nandela, did you see him in Fargo? In the third season of Fargo? He was hideous. He was ugly. But that dude is such a good actor. What are some pros for Pierce? Let's look up a picture. He has the power. Calm, cool, collected. Even Ewan in Fargo is honestly, he kind of is. He's like a mess, but he's kind of hot at the same time. Snape and Moody 37. His style does things to me. Who's the actor or actress that you guys are just unnaturally attracted to? Or not even unnaturally. Who is your the most attractive? He's too straight. Yeah, I'm not a big Pierce is definitely going to be an honorable mention. Liam Neeson. Pro. We'll find you and we'll kill you. In control at all times, but still kind. Maybe not. Liam seems really grounded. Henry Cavill, Steve Buscemi, Hayden Christensen, Ewan McGregor, Dave Hewlett. Dave Hewlett, I don't even know who Dave Hewlett is. Hewitt. Hewitt? Wait, let me copy paste this. I don't even know who that is. That is a little unconventional. He's kind of a babe. The Rock in there? No, we do not need The Rock in there. The Rock can just go rot. Emma Watson, Ryan, I like that. The Rock for Grop. Okay, Paradigm, I read your first one and then I read your second one and I'm kind of down with The Rock for Grop. Antonio Banderas, Trace Adkins, Michael Fassbender, Lee Pace, Winston Suk. Wait. Who are these people, guys? Ooh, wow. He played what's his face in this guy he's my man crush. I love him. Dang. That dude he's a man. He is a man. Yeah, Keira Knightley. I'm not the biggest Keira fan because I don't like the way she like speaks. Okay, here's maybe a weirder question. And I think everyone has one, so no one shame me for this. Who is your animated movie crush? Everyone has one, guys. So don't think I'm crazy. Who is your animated movie crush? Lee Pace. Zuko. Wow. Oh, Lee Pace. No way. Lee Pace was this guy? Zuko is an interesting one. I've never heard that one before, but he is kind of hot. He has one of the best arcs in all animated world. Wow, this man is very attractive. She-Hulk from the cartoon. Hal. It's the Arch. Yeah. His character arc is just unbelievable. Being an ace has its perks. You don't have to deal with your emotions. Hal for you too. Wait, what is Hal? Hal from what? Ooh, wow. Look at that hair. Oh my goodness. So attractive. Eugene Fitzherbert. I know that name. Oh my gosh, that's so great. Let's go. This just became Babe research, I know. The dark-haired girl from Kim Possible. Oh, my favorite animated movies are animals like Aristocats and Robin Hood. Honestly, you know what? Some people have a crush on this. Anybody have a crush on this creature? This is the most unconventionally attractive horse I've seen in my entire life. Oh my gosh. Wait, he was voiced by Christian Bale? Wow. Oh my gosh. So we're just attracted to Christian Bale. On Simba? Nala. You know that one scene with Nala when Simba pins her? Or Nala. No, yeah, this one. Oh, this one. The look that Nala gives Simba in that moment. Whew. Have you guys ever seen that Cardi B video where she's like, the grasshopper from A Bug's Life like does stuff to her or something like that? People do fancy Shrek. That's true. John Rice Davis. Give me some pros and cons and we'll finish up this list. Shigo, Kim Possible. I saw a artist rendering of like a ripped Shrek with his shirt off, like being all sexy, and that was disturbing to me. I saw a meme that said her looks should have given that movie a PG-13 rating. Spirit, yeah, boy. You guys are so funny. I love this. Spirit is a handsome horse, a very handsome horse. Cardi B is moaning Myrtle. Oh my gosh. Shrek's personality. We just like Shrek's personality. Shrek is life. Favorite Disney villain? Interesting. Prode plays, yeah. Has like the fun to him. He's very tall too, right? Cons. What are some cons? and naturally comedic. The nose too, dang. Yeah, he looks a bit unhealthy, or maybe yeah. Let's just... I don't know if too frail. Oh, Dimitri from Anastasia. I was talking about this on my crossword puzzle channel, which is Obsession. But someone said I look like this character once, which is one of the greatest compliments that I've ever been given in my life. Kita is my crush. Ryan, have a good night. It's great to have you. Someone once said I look like him, so that made my life complete because I'm like, oh, because she's my female crush. Whew, man, what a babe. What an absolute smoke show. Yeah, I feel like John would be a great one. I know, I need glasses. He would be Lupin. I know, he kind of is Lupin, to be honest. I think John Rhys Davis could be a really good Dumbledore. All right. Jasmine was a babe. Okay, yeah, who are your favorite Disney villains? Someone asked that question. I'm actually curious about that one. Who are your guys' favorite Disney villains? Who do you think is the best Disney villain? I know who the creepiest Disney villain, and I don't think it's even Claude Frollo is the creepiest villain maybe that's ever been written. Oh my gosh. This dude is the creepiest one I have ever seen. Hercules villain, Hades is great. Hades is so good. Jafar is great. There's so many good villains. Oh, Toothless is such a babe. Toothless is such a babe, Nandela. And Toothless has like the fun to him too. Like he'll like make you laugh. Toothless is a great crush. Ursula? I'm not a big Ursula fan. The Queen and Snow White, that's a good one too. All right, let's honorable mentions. Let's come up with a top 5. Okay, so let's just come up with a honorable mention list. I'm gonna put a few people in the honorable mention list. I think Pierce immediately gets put in the honorable mention list. I might not even talk too much about these characters, to be honest. I think Sean Bean probably in the honorable mention list too, even though I love him. We need to put everyone but 5 people in the honorable mention list. Mother Gothel, great one. Maleficent, great. Oh, Hiccup is a babe. And have you seen the Hiccup in Jim from The Office meme? This is such a good meme. Oh, you can't see this. Dang it. Why can't I put my picture somewhere else? Here we go. Look at this. Jim from The Office. The different phases of his movie career. It's so good. Okay, John Rhys Davis, Vigo, Sam Neill. Let's put both of these in the honorable mention list. I think Jeffrey Wright is in the honorable mention list as well. Morgan, Ian Glenn, Vigo, Liam. I'm going to put Liam in the honorable mention list too. Scar has great songs. John Krasinski's a babe. Daniel Day-Lewis. Vin Diesel is honorable mention. Okay, this is going to be so tough. I know you guys might not like it, but I'm going to put Patrick Stewart in the honorable mention list. I just don't see him that much as a Dumbledore to me. Maybe you're going to hate me for that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to put one more of these. We could just make a list of 6 people. It's all about family. Dumbledore would never say that. That's so good. I think I'm going to keep this as 6. We're going to rank these 6. Wait. I'm going to lose it if that was Liam Neeson. I put Liam Neeson in the honorable mentions. I think Liam Neeson would be good, but I don't know if he would be Dumbledore. You guys are going to hate me when I come up with this list. Okay, we're coming up with the top 5. Or top 6. So I think Morgan Freeman. It's between Morgan and maybe Vigo. I'm going to put Vigo as 6. Honorable mentions so far are Pierce, Sean, Stanley, Liam, Sam Neill, Jeffrey Wright, Liam Neeson, Patrick Stewart. Idris is too young. Is he? Yeah, 51. I feel like 51 is just too young. But dang, actually, he would kind of play him good. He just doesn't have enough wrinkles, and I don't want him to be like so prosthetic up. But let's put him on the honorable mention list just to add him. Oh, okay, guys. I don't think this would work that well. I'm going to come up with 2 other actors. This is another actor I want to add to the list. Lawrence. I feel like he could do it somewhat well. Could he play Dumbledore? That's a question that I have. Michael Douglas, hold on. Ooh. I feel like he's a little too short. I'm going to keep him off the list because our list is just increasing. No for Jackie Chan. All right, fine. Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe, I feel like it could be a moody running. Idris would work better for Kingsley. Idris is a Kingsley. Idris is Kingsley. Holy smokes, Idris would be such a good Kingsley. Dang. Okay, Harry. You take the blue pill. Shang-Chi. Who is that guy? As Dumbledore? No, the older guy, right? What's his face? The dad. Tony Leung. Wow, this guy looks great for being 61. He looks like mid 40s. I'm going to put him on the list. I like him. Get a little Asian American actress in there. Actor. Can't speak. Chris Tucker. Wait, Ben Kingsley. Guys, stop making my list so long. I don't even know who half these people are. Ooh. Yeah, I just think I'm in Iron Man 3. I'm going to keep him off the list. He's short. His wife. Wow, that's his wife? Dang. My guy is... He gets him young. Michael Caine. Shoot. Shoot. You guys are killing me here. He's 90. My guy is 90 years old, though. A freaking A, would he be good. We'll just say he retired. I'm just going to throw that in the video somewhere. Like, he retired. He's too old. I heard the way that you... Jack Nicholson? I don't know about that. I heard that the way you can... what is the word? Make an impression of Michael Caine is you just say 3 words at a time. So like if you read something, very gentle face, and you make a pause, but has a deep intensity. You know, like you just make a lot of pauses with what you're saying. Okay, so Vigo is, I'm going to say Vigo's 6. I'm going to say Morgan Freeman would be number 5 for me. John Rhys Davies, I'm going to say would be 4. Stephen Fry. 3. Man. Ed Harris. Oh, dude, this guy's so good too. You guys are killing me here. No more Americans. We can say that because we're American, Crystal. I know, we had Darth Sidious before too. I'm going to throw him on the list. What's his name again? Akor. Ian McDiarmid. This is stressful for sure. Ian Glenn number 1. We got to be problematic. All right. I was actually kind of leaning toward Ian Glenn being number 1 too. We're going Ian Glenn number 1, guys. Top 3, Stephen Fry, not bad. I know, that's not bad. And our next 3 are pretty sweet too. Ian and Vigo are the best in your mind. I think Vigo would be so good. Wait, why do you think Ian McKellen is number 2 is crazy? Are you saying because he should be number 1? Yeah, there are a lot of Ians. Yeah. Fiennes would actually be a pretty good Dumbledore. He's got range. This list is so much more acceptable than your character ranking. Well, it's more acceptable because we're all coming up with it. Ian and Vigo are too young. I know, but they could like, a little bit of prosthetics and they'll be good. I know he's got to last through 10 seasons. He needs to live for about 10 more years. Yeah, Vigo is in his 60s. Michael Sheen is too young, I think. Okay, so let's quickly write what we're gonna say first. We are coming up today. Your typical picks. David Tennant. David Tennant could do pretty good. Yeah, this is kind of getting me hyped for the show. Colin Firth, I think, would do actually really good too. Guys, there's so many other people. Yeah, so it's like 15 years. I feel like you're doing this for 15 years because it's 10 plus years. They're not going to really start. I feel like it's going to come out in like 5 years. I think we're fooling ourselves if we think it's coming out anywhere earlier than like never. It's not coming out in the next 2 that we know that for sure. I think it's a 3, 4, probably 5-year thing. 5 years away. Michael Sheen. Hold on. Yeah, okay, well, I'll throw him in there. Come on, guys. My list is already being way too long here. Whenever someone says Michael Sheen, I just think of Charlie Sheen. The books. Other book criteria we are going for that. Is he has a kind face. He's old Scottish, or at least can do a good Scottish accent. He has to be whimsical. But at the same time, he can turn on a dime and just be fierce. He has childlike wonder over magic, but his confidence. And he kind of needs to live for like 10 more years. I know. I actually kind of hope they just pick obscure actors for this. Can I zoom in? Yeah, let me try. Nope, that's not it. Boom. How's that? I'm just gonna, this is like rough outline of it. I need to flip this whole thing upside down. Sorry, you guys are just watching me format stuff. In a second, I'm going to take pictures and just put them in like a Google presentation. And we're just going to do it that way. It's just going to be, it's just like little editing on my part. I like videos like that. Not a ton of editing. Just go through a PowerPoint presentation. Robson Green. Ooh, dang. What was he in? He kind of would be good. You guys are killing me with this. This list is like 20 actors right now. Yeah, he doesn't have to be Scottish, for sure. I'm going to nix that. Other book criteria that we're going for Dumbledore in the books, that Dumbledore is known for his kindness. He's whimsical. He's fierce. What are other Dumbledore traits? He's in control. Secretive. Very wise. Yeah, you got to remember all these ones when we do it for different characters. Maybe we'll do Lupin next. I feel like Lupin's going to be a long one that we have to do. I'm going to do these videos more often because this is kind of fun. I like just talking about like casting list. Andy Serkis. Dang it. We forgot about Andy Serkis. How old is he though? Andy Serkis. This dude might have the biggest range. 59. Shoot. Add him to the freaking list. This dude's range is just next level. Andy Serkis is Voldemort. Yeah, I'm going to keep Andy Serkis off because I think he could be a good Voldemort. We'll keep him off. Andy was so good in Andor. He's my favorite. Oh my gosh. That scene in Andor. Guys, you guys all need to watch Andor. Maybe we'll all watch it together later. But, ooh, everyone, hold on. Like the stream. Everyone, throw some likes out for this. Get more street cred. Andy is so much of a babe. I can't swim. I hope Crystal, I heard he was walking around season 3 of them filming. So I'm like hoping that he's in the next season. Oh, I want him to be in the next season so bad. Stream cred. I've heard his audiobook narration of Lord of the Rings is just incredible. So mysterious, yeah, it definitely has to have mystery to him. Secretive, very wise. Yeah, I heard that he was walking around the Andor season 3 set. So people think that he's in the next season. Andy Serkis is an absolute baby. He just doesn't have that much of a forehead, which is okay. Because I have enough forehead for the two of us. Okay, let's make a little Google presentation for this, guys. Hold on. Let me find where I am. New Google Slides. Let's do this, baby. All right. We're going to do it in this little corner over here so you guys can all see it. I'm just going to find pictures of all these different actors. Nix this. No, that's not what I want. All right. I need to start with all these people first. Command X. You guys are watching the magic right now. Images. What's the most Dumbledore looking picture that he has? This one maybe? With the gray? There's Dumbledore right there. Yeah, we're not going to be this isn't going to be a very impressive Microsoft Power or Google presentation. I'm just literally just going to copy paste some images in there. I think this is the most Dumbledore right here. I hate PowerPoint and Google Slides. I don't use either of them. We need to make a title slide. Hold on. He's rumored to have slept with our first lady. Wait. What? Jeffrey Rush would be really good too. Guys, stop coming up with actors for Dumbledore. You're killing me because I have to add more to this list now because you're coming up with such great people. Dumbledore all-knowing. Oh, Laura, what's going on? Glad to have you. Lori, we missed you for the crossword. We did pretty good today, but okay, the first little section is just going to be me talking. So I'm just going to be talking about this, and then we'll flip to this little camera right here. All right, so we got Idris, Lawrence. Wait, let's do Michael Caine. What a Dumbledore-like picture here. I hate saving these images. Can I just drag them over into this thing? Oh, God. WebP. I hate when they do this. Make WebP images. I don't want to convert anything. Come on. This is kind of like a Dumbledore image. This is a very fun stream. Actually, only 70. Wait, who's only 72? Jeffrey Rush is only 72? Wow. We'll cast Jeffrey Rush in something else. This guy is freaking 60 years old, and he looks like he should be 40. You guys need to help me with pronunciations of some of these names, too. This is such a ghetto video. Ed Harris. Ed Harris is almost like too cowboyish. He's too bald in that picture. Where was this other one? I feel like he's like a little bit Dumbledore-y in that one. Is that a WebP image? I hate WebP images. Why do they ever do this? Are you guys as infuriated when they have when your iPhones do the stupid HEIC files, and then I try to download those and put them on a computer and they just don't work because no one in Earth uses HEIC files? That drives me absolutely crazy. Oh wait, okay. What I need to do is so this is Idris first. Michael Caine. I hate this stupid HEIC, whatever one it is. They're the worst. I hate them so much. Ooh, kind of like a Dumbledore image right here. Wow. Please don't be a web feed. Okay, JPEG. Thank the good Lord. Hold on. Lawrence is looking very Dumbledore-like in that picture. Ian McDiarmid. This is a decent Dumbledore-ish picture. So I think the Lord of the Rings one is, okay, Tony Leung. Tony Leung. Okay. Hold on. In my notes, I'm going to do something where I just do the pronunciations of all of them. Tony Lee. Mandela, great having you. Have a great, great sleep. Idris would be kind of great. He was in Sleepy Hollow with Gambon also. Interesting. Michael Sheen. I'm going to go through some of these real quick. This is, maybe he has too blank of an expression, but I'm like, that's kind of like a Dumbledore right there. That's a good Dumbledore. McDiarmid. Okay, McDiarmid. Oh, this is a freaking WebP file. I hate when they do that. I like this picture. I feel like that's not a good Dumbledore. AVIF. What the heck is an AVIF file? Oh, I can't use that. I don't want to use a converter. This is a good one. Come on, please. Please just be a JPEG. Thank you. Everything else other than JPEG and PNG should be outlawed. I hope this isn't really boring for all of you guys watching this. Wait. Okay. How do you pronounce this again? McDiarmid? Pronounced, wait, where was that one? It's pronounced like McDiarmid. McDiarmid. Where the ministry is in his office. Yeah, you're threatening me, minister? This is like the honorable mention list. So actually, this isn't really the honorable mention list. What I'm going to say is there's been a lot of actors who we've kind of like the first time readers have thought of who could play a convincing Dumbledore. And some of the ones that we kind of came up with that didn't quite make the list were people like Idris Elba, people like Michael Caine, Tony Leung, Ed Harris could play him. Lawrence Fishburne was a surprising one we thought of. We also thought of Ian McDermott, Michael Sheen. So I'm just going to roll through these ones really quick. But our honorable mention list starts with Pierce Brosnan. And I'm not going to mention too much about these people. I'm just going to say Ian Brosnan, but we all thought that he was a bit too much of a woman eater, and he needs to be a man eater. What are you doing, John? What do you mean? What is this list for? Are these guys maybe, or on the, these are like, is this Pierce Brosnan right now? Dude, if that's Pierce Brosnan, is that legitimately Pierce? There's no way this is him, right? Because if that's him, he could play Dumbledore really well. Yeah, we're fan casting the greatest of all sins. If that's Pierce Brosnan, that actually looks insanely like Pierce, like a Dumbledore. I need like current pictures of Pierce though. I know. I'm gonna try this one. Please be a J. Oh, freaking WebP. All right, you know what I have to do? WebP to JPEG. This is ridiculous. Got to do this stupid thing. Oh, it's not even letting me just drag and drop it. What a terrible website. Wow. He just kind of like fits his Dumbledore with this one. Sean Bean current. Sean Bean just like looks too uncomfortable. You should Photoshop a white wig and beard on all these actors. I don't have the patience for that. I've seen fixating too much on a fan cast distorts people's perspectives of certain characters, and they don't welcome the official cast with open hearts usually. Yeah, it's probably true. I'll make a little note about that. Don't be a WebP image. Don't be a WebP image. What the heck is AVIF? To JPEG. Yada yada yada. Oh yeah. Sorry, if you guys didn't know, I was actually making a video. I'm making a YouTube video on this. So I'm just coming up with people's JPEG. People's pictures, and I'm just gonna roll through a video. This is how I'm gonna try to do all the videos from this, not because like I like work in Premiere and all that kind of stuff on a daily basis, which is like video editing software. And so I know how to do all that stuff, and it would be quick, but this is just like, I like stuff that's no editing. Wait. I need like current Stanley Tucci, like the one with his beard. Let's go with this picture. I kind of like this one. Yeah, fan casting is fun, but we can't like hold on to this. AVIF, what the heck? Why do they come up with these ridiculous, obscure files? Like AVIF. Never even... All right, so we're almost there. Liam Cunningham. I know, anything that's non-JPEG or non-PNG, I just don't even want to do it. If you include current in the search, it might help. Oh yeah, I should keep doing current. This guy has some good pictures though. This is like the last voyage of the Dementor, last voyage of the Demeter. I like this picture. So that you can't steal the pictures like you're currently doing. Yeah. But I know my way around things. Anybody who like, come on, anybody who's worked in media, I work in media, and I have, maybe I shouldn't be saying this out loud. People who do like little, there's such easy ways to steal things. You're just putting a few more hindrances on me just actually being able to steal it, but I can steal it if I need to. I should be saying this out loud. Don't put me in jail. Sam Neill's just got the kindness to him. He has such a kind face. Wow. What a Dumbledore. June, good having you for a little bit. A pirate. I am a pirate. A little bit of a pirate. But I'm a very good pirate. I use it for stuff like coming up with Harry Potter videos. All right, Jeffrey Wright. We're almost there. We're almost there, guys. Just a few more people. I'm going to probably come up with a few pictures for our top people. I need like a little bit of an older picture of him. I kind of like this one. Jim Gordon, little Jim Gordon. WebP. I hope I don't go like... Watch, the whole channel is gonna get taken down because I'm converting WebP images into JPEGs, and these organizations are gonna find me and hunt me down because of this. All right, where are we? Liam Neeson. I'm gonna say something very quick about all the honorable mentions. I don't want this video to be insanely long. Dang. What's his most Dumbledore looking picture? He almost looks too... Ooh, this is kind of a... Dang. That's Dumbledore. Another WebP. The pirate movies are so good they actually made you want to be a pirate. Pirate movies are great. They're underrated. Patrick Stewart. That's a cute picture. What are the best trilogies that you guys know? we're talking trilogies, Lord of the Rings is an obvious number one. What's the number 2 trilogy for you guys? Because that's actually a slightly controversial one. He's a pirate stuck in your head. Okay, yeah, Star Wars. I mean, Star Wars, yeah, for sure. Star Wars is like, yeah, it's a trilogy, I guess. Vigo. How to Train Your Dragon is so good. Golden Compass was a trio? I didn't know Golden Compass had a trilogy. Batman, great trilogy. The Dark Knight trilogy, great. Honestly, it's not going to be a trilogy anymore, which is a bummer. But Kung Fu Panda was one of the greatest trilogies ever made. It was so good. Our number 6 pick is Viggo Mortensen. The first con is he is Aragorn, son of Arathorn, and the rightful king of Gondor. I need a picture of him as Aragorn. What a dreamy man. People have been saying that the Percy Jackson series that just started was great. So Percy Jackson is definitely on our list of first time reads. Cons are he's maybe just a little too attractive. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, what a man. Viggo Mortensen he's a man. And you give me one more picture. Wow. He's got like, is that a scar? Or just a wrinkle? Only ooh, yeah, Percy. I've heard the Percy Jackson one is just great, but I haven't read it yet. Number 5 is Morgan Freeman. No. No. Stop pasting Morgan Freeman's name there. Thank you. Wow. Did Dumbledore ever have an earring? I feel like it's like kind of headcanon in my head that Dumbledore like had an earring somewhere in his life. If I can actually get this done tonight, I might literally post it tomorrow morning. This is Morgan Freeman alive. It's a great picture. Sorry, I'm not being very entertaining right now. I just want to knock this one out. Gimli. Give me a good, yeah, I want one more good current picture of him. This is a good one. No. Let's go with this one. Narnia, I have read Narnia as an adult, and it is incredible. I would love for them to make a good Narnia series. The movies just did not do it for me. All right, we're almost there. 3 more. Narnia is really worth a reread. Maybe we'll do the Chronicles of the First Time Readers. He's got a lot of Dumbledore qualities to him. No, why does it keep doing that? I definitely can't say what I have in some of this script. This is just going to stay for the live stream. But I was going to say one of the cons, he's already gay, so that just works. I feel like I can't say that. I feel like I might get canceled or something. Yeah, there is a lot of religious imagery in that, which is, it's actually really fascinating. I think C.S. Lewis is one of the best writers I've ever read. Because he writes good children's literature. Chronicles of Narnia is children's literature. And he just embeds a lot of deep meaning into his writing. I don't think a lot of writers, I think if you can do that as a writer, you've got a lot of skill. Give me like one more good. Ooh, that's kind of Dumbledore-like. Yeah, you guys are entertaining yourselves. Appreciate it. You guys are going to watch this video happen live as soon as I finish it. 2 more. 2 more. I like that image. I like this image. Freaking web peas. Lord of the Rings is, yeah, Lord of the Rings is going to be Fellowship of the First Time Readers. Never even heard of Joe Abercrombie. I have a, let me show you this. I'll show you guys this. This is really, this is I am contacting this designer. Because I saw this and I loved it for the artwork. Come on. Ooh, that's a nice font. I kind of like that. Where is this? Oh, we're coming close. Hold on. Why can't I find this right off the bat? I was able to find it like super easy. Did I miss it? I can't find it right now. I'll find it later. There was really cool artwork. Some guy did really cool typography for the Fellowship of the Ring. And I loved it so much I contacted the design company that he works for. So I'm hoping this guy can create the Fellowship of the First Time Readers. Bummer, I can't find it. Yeah, Lewis's life is really fascinating. All right, download. Dang, that is Dumbledore right there to me. That is such a Dumbledore picture. So many WebP images of Ian McKellen. They think they could trip me up, but they can't. Download. All right. 1, 2, 3. All righty. All right, now we are on our last dude, Ian Glenn. Dang, this guy's my Dumbledore. I love how all these are just JPEG images, making my life so easy. Ooh, this guy's selling this. I can't take that one. Ah, WebP. Not worth it. Need like one more good picture. Had that one. I kind of like this one. Did I already download this one? I know he has the Dumbledore eyes. That's like the number one thing I'm going to say. I don't know what it is about his eyes, but he just has the Dumbledore eyes. I think my explanation for this is I can't really explain. I can't run out of conversion credits. Bummer. Wait, WebP. And you just go to another site. Alrighty, Ian Glenn, you are our last. Let's see what we got. I don't like that as the first picture. When we talk about Ian Glenn as this, we want to dazzle. So we'll put that as second. What is download to? This is it. I need a better picture though. It's too blurry, too small. That's not bad. We'll keep it. But I don't like that as the first picture. Let's see what this is. This is the first. Is this the first? I think this is the first. Actually, I think this is gonna be the first. Ian Glenn. Yeah, the books have to be completed, and George R. is not going to complete them for a while. You know, definitely know that. All right, so we're on to the video now. I'm going to put this over here so I can read the script. Gosh, come on, dude. There we go. Have a recording there. Slideshow. Beautiful. All right, everyone. I am going to record this video. You guys are going to get a behind the scenes of this. All right, here we go. I'm recording and we're going to just go. Today, I want to discuss who I think would be the best actors to play Dumbledore in the upcoming HBO series. Some of these actors are people that have, bummer, messed that one up. Some of these actors are people who could play. All right, re-record. I might chop this one up in Premiere after. Today, I want to discuss who I think the top 6 actors to play Dumbledore in the upcoming HBO series could be. And I think these are some actors that are really well known, but a lot of them are actors that are kind of dark horses in the debate. And as the #1 actor that I want to have play Dumbledore, I think it's a very dark horse, and I haven't really heard anybody talking about it. So make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video to see who our #1 pick is. Now, this list is a compilation of our community online. I did a lot of research with a few people from our community, and we just compiled a massive list of people who we think could play Dumbledore. So I'm going to raffle off a few names at the beginning, and we're just going to go through them. But one of the things that the books gives a physical description of Dumbledore, and it says he is a tall, thin, and very old man. He has he has blue eyes, a crooked nose, and long silver beard. He wears half-moon spectacles and has a long purple cloak. But there are other book criteria that we actually talk about too with this, and that Dumbledore in the books is known for having this kind old face. Hold on, one thing that I have to do. Hold on, I'm stopping recording that one too. Bummer. Okay, hold on. Escape. I need to have Dumbledore pictures here, which I don't know if I'm gonna do that because actually Gambon doesn't play a good Dumbledore. Hold on. Let me change back to this. Let me just look this up real quick and come up with some pictures. I'm just going to save these anyway. Save image. All right, we'll use these 4 images. Alrighty. Oh, this one's going to be bad quality, isn't it? That's all right. Come on, where's the middle? There we go. Whatever. One more image of Dumbledore. Dumbledore book. Let's say book image. Ooh, a Jim K. Let's use a Jim K image. We might not, we might get screwed. Yeah, all these like a VIF files. I need another WebP converter. Convert that. Yes, PNG, beautiful. Add this to the list. And this one. We're almost there. Alrighty, here we go. Slideshow that. Start recording again. I know I could. I just had an image of them, but I think I'm gonna keep a Jim K version off because that seems a little bit too much like copyright stuff I would have to deal with. All right, here we go. Let me pull this up. Today, I want to discuss who I think the top 6 actors to play Dumbledore should be in the upcoming HBO series. Wow, can't speak. Today, I want to discuss who I think the top 6 actors who should play Dumbledore or who could play Dumbledore should be in the upcoming HBO series. Now, this list is not a comprehensive list, but it is a list that all people in my community, I don't know, I can't say that. I got a Richard Harris one in there, I think. Hold on. Let me check real quick. Oh, no, I don't, but I'll add him to it. And post. Wait, Richard Harris. Save image. Save. Wait, escape. Get rid of this image because that's low quality. And throw in another freaking WebP. Give me a second. It might take me like 20 takes to get this video right. Yeesh. There we go. It's a little better. All right, beautiful. Alrighty. Stop recording. I gotta delete all these. Crazy Hound. I got Richard Harris in there. We're good. All right. Exit out of that. Exit out of that. Here we go. Today, okay. Today I want to talk about the top six actors who I think would be the top 6 actors who could play Dumbledore. Okay. Today I want to discuss who I think the top 6 actors who could play Dumbledore should be in the upcoming HBO series. Now, this list is a bunch of different people, of really famous actors and people who are kind of lesser knowns. And the number one actor that I think should play Dumbledore is a person that I haven't really seen talked about to play Dumbledore at all. So I think he would be a perfect Dumbledore, but it might be a little controversial. So make sure you watch to the end of this video to just check out who you think, or who I think should be the Dumbledore in the upcoming HBO series. Now, the books give this physical description of Dumbledore that I want to talk about before, because this is the criteria. It says he was a tall, very thin, and old, and he had a blue eye, or he had his blue eyes, a crooked nose, and a long silver beard. He wears half-moon spectacles and a long purple cloak. And in the book criteria, we get a few different things where it says that Dumbledore in the books, he has a kind face, he is very old, and he's very whimsical, but he can turn on a dime, and he can be incredibly fierce and incredibly powerful. He is always in control of the situation, but he's also very secretive and very wise and very mysterious. Yet at the same time, he has this childlike wonder over magic, and he has just immense amounts of confidence. Now, this is Richard Harris and Gambon, and I don't think either of them played Dumbledore exceptionally well. I actually think Jude Law played the best Dumbledore out of the entire group. But these were the 2 Dumbledores that people have. And one thing that's really important for Dumbledore is that he needs to live for another about 10 years, because this HBO series is going to be filmed over 10 years. Some of the names that us in the community of the first-time readers were thinking of, as we thought of people like Idris Elba could play Dumbledore, maybe a bit too young. We thought of Michael Caine, who could also play Dumbledore, or Tony Leung. We thought of Ed Harris and Lawrence Fishburne. Ian McDermott could play Dumbledore really well, I think. Michael Sheen kind of has that wildness to him. And then the first thing, I want to start with this, because this is going to be our honorable mention list. Pierce Brosnan, I think, could be really good. He seems like he's calm, cool, and collected. And when I saw this picture of Pierce Brosnan, I thought, wow, that really looks like it could be Dumbledore. So he's the first on our honorable mention list. The second is Sean Bean. And the only issue with Sean Bean being Dumbledore would be he is a walking spoiler. Like, everyone would know he's going to die. As Boromir, he died. As Ned Stark, he died. And he might be a little bit too subdued. He doesn't quite have the childlike wonder. But he could be a really good Dumbledore. Another person we thought of was Stanley Tucci. He is very energetic, and he's kind, and he just kind of looks like he knows how to go have a good time, and like has this mad scientist look to him. But one thing I think he would struggle with is he doesn't look like he can keep a secret. And he looks like a bit too cocky for Dumbledore. Dumbledore has a lot of confidence, but he doesn't look incredibly cocky to me. The next one we thought of was Liam Cunningham as another honorable mention. He has a great voice, and he's very strong and powerful, but I don't know if he has a kind enough face or if he really looks like he's in control too much. So that's a con that I have. Another person that we thought of was Sam Neill. I think Sam Neill has this wonder and excitement to him that is really, really lovely, but at the same time, everyone just knows him from Jurassic Park, so it would be a little bit too much to think of him as a Dumbledore in the Dumbledore role. Jeffrey Wright is another person that we thought of. He's the guy who plays Gordon in the newest Batman movie, and he has a very gentle face, but he has this deep intensity that Dumbledore also has. And he just looks smart and in control of the situation at all the time. But one question that I have for Jeffrey Wright is, does he have the range to play Dumbledore? I think he does, but I think it'd be a stretch for some of the things that he would have. I don't know if he has that childlike quality that Dumbledore has. Another person that we thought of would be Liam Neeson. And again, I saw this picture and was like, that kind of looks like it could have the wildness of Liam Neeson. But I think Liam Neeson has this in control feeling. but at the same time still kind. But I don't know if he's like whimsical enough to play Dumbledore. Another person that a lot of people typecast, and this is our last honorable mention, is the one and only Patrick Stewart. I think he's too bald to play Dumbledore, though. But obviously they could add some facial hair to him. They could add a good wig to him. But he has this kindness and this gentleness and this whimsicalness that I think could actually really fit as Dumbledore. But he does not crack our top 6 list. Here is where we start our top 6 list. And it starts with a very unexpected person. It starts with Viggo Mortensen. He is Aragorn, son of Arathorn, and he is the rightful king of Gondor. But I really think he would be an exceptional Dumbledore. His issue is he might be a little bit too attractive, and he might be a little bit too young. He's in his 60s now, but I think he would be an exceptional Dumbledore. He has the range, he has the gentleness, he has the kindness. He just seems like he could play Dumbledore really, really well. Our number 5 for who we think could play Albus, Percival, Wulfric, Brian, Dumbledore is actually Morgan Freeman. Now, Morgan Freeman is the voice of God. He's calm, he's authoritative, he has these wise eyes, and he's Morgan freaking Freeman. Like, he could pull off the wardrobe, he could pull off an awesome beard, but the one thing is I don't know if he's goofy enough or childlike enough, and he's not British, which is a tough one. I think he could do a British accent really well, but I don't know if he could actually play the role of Dumbledore exceptionally well, which is why he places 5th on our list and not a little bit higher. At number 4 is John Rhys Davies. And I mean, if anybody knows this guy, he is the one who played Gimli, son of Gloin, and I think he would be an exceptional Dumbledore. He has the fun to him, but he could probably rock the wardrobe and the spectacles, and he has this just, his nose kind of seems like a Dumbledore nose. He could probably rock the spectacles as well. He's very tall. But one con that I've heard of John Rhys Davies is that on the set of Indiana Jones, he just didn't look incredibly healthy. So I don't know if he would be a good option because Dumbledore needs to be powerful in some of the things that he was playing, in some of the roles that he was in some of the scenes that he's in. He needs to be incredibly powerful. So whatever actor plays him needs to have that power. Now, our number 3 is a popular one, but it is Stephen Fry. The pros are that he's read the British audiobook. He has this jovialness and he has this childlike wonder to him. He understands British humor. Even if you just look at this picture, you kind of see Dumbledore in his eyes a little bit. Now, one thing I think he would maybe struggle in is his fierceness. Again, Dumbledore needs to be in control of all things. He kind of needs to just have this fierceness to him that he can change on a dime and just be in control of the situation, and everyone is a little bit afraid of him because of how powerful he is. And I don't know if Stephen Fry necessarily has that to him. One person I think does have that, which is our number 2, and is the most popular option to play Dumbledore, is Sir Ian McKellen. This is an obvious one. He's already played a wizard. I mean, how can you get any better than that? He has this fierceness to him. He is incredibly kind and still very, very strong. But one issue is, would he last another 10 years for this series? I'm not sure if he really would, but this man, I think, would nail Dumbledore so well. I think he was born to play this role. They actually offered him this role initially, and he turned it down because he didn't want to be typecast as a wizard. But Sir Ian McKellen, we are begging you, just be typecast as a wizard so you can play Dumbledore and you can play that role perfectly. But the number 1 choice for me and for the rest of our community for who we think should play Dumbledore is Ian Glenn. Now, this isn't the best picture of Ian Glenn, but this man is just, I don't know what it is about him. I think he has Dumbledore's eyes. He has these bright blue eyes. He has this kind and compassionate face to him. He's got this incredible voice as well. He's like a very distinct voice, which is very loving. And if you've seen him in other stuff like Game of Thrones, he's very protective, but still has this fierceness to him. And he has like this controlled whimsicalness as well to him. I think he would be an incredible, incredible Dumbledore. Just look at some of these pictures and he just has this Dumbledore air to him. It's like this playfulness, but this absolute control of every situation that he's in. And I think this guy is just, the only issue is he's just a little too young. And I know that's an issue a lot of people have brought up before, but Dumbledore is a little bit older. But this guy, I think, could grow up in that role. They could put a few little like prosthetics on him and a few makeup little things to just make him feel a little older. And I think he could play Dumbledore really, really well. One of the only cons that I have of him is he fun enough? And does he have the wonder, that childlike wonder that Dumbledore has in the books? I'm not positive, but I would love to see this man play Dumbledore because I think he has that kind face of Albus, Percival, Wulfric, Brian, Dumbledore. So let me know in the comments who you think should play Dumbledore. There are a lot of different people being considered for the role of Dumbledore, and we haven't had anything confirmed yet for who should play Dumbledore. So let me know who you think should play Dumbledore. Let me know how you would reorder my list or any additions or subtractions that you'd have from it. And hopefully we get this HBO series sooner rather than later. Wow, I feel like I repeated myself in 20 million things, guys. We did it. We made it. Oh my goodness. He looks good in a leather jacket. Darn right. Too bald. It was actually Sir Christopher Lee. Isn't it Sir Ian McKellen too? Help, not curse. Toss a coin to your Witcher. Ah, we did it, guys. All right, I'm gonna end the stream. It's late. I gotta go to bed. I'm gonna take the pup out for a little walk first, and then go to bed. That was really fun. I can't wait to do more of these. Now that we did that one stream, we're gonna do it for all the different characters, and this is gonna be so much fun. We're gonna do a whole Samcast, a whole broadcast of all the different people who we think should play the main roles. The only thing that I don't think we should fan cast is who should play the kids. That's the only thing I think we should stay away from. Let the kids be unknowns, completely unknowns. But we did it. We made it. All right, let me make sure that was recorded before I end the stream. Yeah, kids should definitely be unknowns. Agreed. All right, sweet. I got it. Got it recorded. Came in at 11 minutes. 11 minutes and 5 seconds. I could probably trim the beginning and the end a little bit. Yeah, fan casting of 10-year-olds seems a little weird. All right, guys. Have a great night. It was a pleasure. This was a fun stream. I can't wait to do more of these. Join us on Obsession, where we're doing crossword puzzles every day. It's really fun. But I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys either tomorrow on that or another time when we do our next cast person. Have a great night, everyone.